for those who are returning, which is all 4 of you, we have had some recent changes. Small changes, but I'm gonna go over them real quick. And it seems to be working pretty good so far. These changes are just mainly how long we'll be playing now. I'm thinking from now on for every 3 players, it's 1 hour. I mean, since there's 4 of you guys here, maybe 1 hour and 20. But we're limiting the amount of game time so that we're not just spending 3 hours of, not doing nothing. So the idea is that the first 5 to 15 minutes, you're gonna get your characters ready. Then you're gonna play the game, and then you're gonna end the game and upgrade your characters and celebrate your success. That's pretty much it. We're also, I think the other main change for starting is that at basic levels, you will have the option, more than likely, to just start at the dungeon entrance from now on. So you will just, start there and then make your way in. Therefore, there's no chance of anyone just digging holes at town, things like that. All right. Any questions or concerns about the small changes we've made?
I was just gonna say, would it be like more regular hosting, like because the game times are shorter? They're gonna be like an add-on.
Yeah,
So,
I see. You're right. There'll probably be more games.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's probably like a better change, to be honest.
Yeah, shortens
It's
it up.
opportunity for more players to join. I like
Very
that.
true. Yeah. So, okay. Well, let's get started and make your characters ready. So, Jenks, welcome back. You've got 3 coppers. You need to prepare anything before we start today. We'll be starting at a dungeon, of course. Probably somewhere where we left off.
Wait, Ethan, by the way, I want to donate 1 silver for party credit. So, like, anyone can use it to do what they want.
All right, on your turn, if someone needs it, then yeah. But to not make things complicated, we'll just start with individual prep. And if you guys want to go into depth on preparation, we can. But yeah, Dietrich, torches, 5 torches, 1 copper.
I'll buy back torches.
Sounds good. You're back at 5. Would you like a tinderbox? Well, you have a small one, right? Is that okay?
Yeah, I've used it twice, so I'll just continue with that for now.
Okay.
Are we in a new area? Or are we same area?
Relatively the same. Most of you guys are nearby. We'll just kind of have your characters meet up somewhere in the middle, and then dungeon delve. Something that brings you all together. She's not here yet.
I mean, can I continue GRAPE, or like, would it be a new character?
Yeah, I mean, Grape is still alive, right?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah, I mean, where's the last town you were at, or base?
We were in the tower. And like,
Okay, yeah. Well, that's still in the area, so north of WYLDPORT, right? So
yeah, but I can't remember what happened to that tower. Did we escape? Or...
yeah, the party they left. After a while, when it was safe, they all made their way out and back to the village. Sorry to
We
cut
had
you
a
off.
gem that was worth like 50 or 100 copper.
You did, but
Yeah,
only one person had it, and they sold it and kept the money.
The fuck?
All right.
Fucking did that.
So
Bastard. Oh well.
all right.
The same room as
Ethan, does Albert have any prep?
I would like to buy a helmet.
All right, yeah, 1 copper.
I'm ready.
Very good. All right, Tulio, does Babatunde have any prep? Also, would you like to split some of the money with Grape since he's here, one of your old companions?
Yeah, I'll give him 1 silver.
Very well.
Oh shit.
You would have done the same exact thing, so you're welcome.
Okay. Babatunde, do you have any other prep before we start?
Yeah, I wanted to upgrade my bow. Maybe a longbow or warbow. I don't know.
Okay. Only simple weapons exist in the village, so longbows and short bows. You want a longbow?
I'll upgrade my short bow to a longbow. So I don't know if I would have to sell my bow or something.
Yeah, you could sell it. Trade it
I'll
in.
sell it, buy a longbow. Yeah.
Okay. All right, good to go. You were able to sell your short bow for
Yeah,
about 3 coppers, and you bought the longbow for 7. So
Yeah,
4.
I
So
would
you're at
also like to
3 left.
buy 2 sets of rations and feed everyone.
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
My man.
4, 5 characters. So you have 1 ration left.
I'll keep it.
Good to go. Everyone's been fed breakfast and can move out. Now that they've been fed, they have fuel. Okay, you're down to 1 copper. Anything else? No? Okay. Alright, Steven, your character Grape. You have 1 copper, 1 silver. Do you have any
I'm
preparation?
kind of.
Or no, you have
I'm
0
kind of the
copper.
tool guy.
Sorry.
I'm kind of like the tool guy. I guess I'll get a pair of boots and a pair of gloves. Will help me more with like checking traps and that shit, I guess.
Do you have any wedges or spikes? Does anyone have them?
You want gloves and boots?
I have a small chisel and a small hammer. So.
Alright.
Sharp gems.
Gloves are 5
If
coppers.
we get wedges or spikes, we could use those to
Boots are 5.
stop doors from opening. So
Okay. Gloves and boots are 5 coppers. So 10 total, so you're down to 0. You've got gloves and boots now. Alright. Welcome back, Hira. Your character is Ray. You have 0 coppers. You have a fractured knee that's been splinted and bandaged. Do you have any prep before we start? Very well. Oh wait, she can't speak yet. Yeah, let me. Oh, you're just
Ray is
spectating?
just listening, by the way.
Okay, yeah, she's just spectating. Right. Well, gentlemen, we have finished your preparations. Before we go on our break, I'll describe to you the situation. So if you want to use your break to kind of think about and plan out what you'll do during this expedition, that's fine. But yeah, to bring you guys together today, the majority of the party is in WYLDPORT, right? That's kind of where you'll have gathered. And as of today, there are more issues here and there. But today, your issues lie to the south. WYLDPORT, basically, these small, grotesque humans that came out of the crack south of WYLDPORT, they did visit the southern borders of WYLDPORT the other night. And very similarly, they have been, like the other criminals, stealing and raiding and pillaging. They came by WYLDPORT yesterday. One of the southern households was set ablaze, and in the chaos, they managed to get away with some livestock, one of the children, and some farm tools, right? And they ran away. So you've been hired on to go hunt them down. What's up?
They came out of crack.
They kidnapped the girl. Yeah, a young girl.
No, I said, look, they came out of a crack. Like in
Oh.
the ground, or...
Yeah, they climbed out of a crack. This crack was reported a while ago, if you guys remember that crack on the south. So they've been tracked down, right? Your characters have tracked them down. You were the first to respond to the scene, and when you come back, you'll be at the crack, right? You were the first 5 men and women who were tasked with going out there to rescue the girl and bring back the goods, right? And claim your bounties as the adventurers of the village. All right, take 5, come back ready to play.
If it's, do we need more? I mean, I actually put a build. Do we need more, bro? Do we need it going down? Or is it like, what kind of crack is it?
Don't know.
Well, you said they climbed out, so I don't know if we need more.
I think we would need. I think 50 should be good enough.
Yeah.
I personally think. Now, the question is, do we have any to tie it to?
Yeah, you can normally just tie it on things around. If you want to get iron spikes, you can tie it to that. Typically. Yeah, shouldn't be too hard though. If they can climb out, we can probably climb in and out. Unless they're like fucking, I don't know, monkey Ben. I don't know.
Here, did you say anything what these things were?
Small grotesque humans. So goblins,
Probably goblins.
kobolds, yeah, something like that. Yeah, man, I'm excited into that. Who has a 10-foot pole, actually? That's important.
I have a polearm.
Okay, yeah, we can use that. I don't have a weapon, but I do have a pickaxe, which is 1d3.
Good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Do you have a ranged weapon?
No, I just have a ridiculous amount of tools, so I kind of
Do you
don't
want a ranged weapon?
Yeah, I've got a sling. Probably.
I let you borrow my sling and my bullets.
Yeah, I'll just borrow the sling. That's fine. I think this character, like, I want to retire him soon because like I'm kind of using him to be like a miner slash like gem extractor slash everything.
Do you have your own pouch by chance?
I have a sack, so
Okay. Because I have special bullets for my sling, and I only have 6 of them.
I'll just use regular rocks. It's alright.
Yeah.
Has it
I'll
been
give
5
you-
minutes already?
I'll borrow-
Can't remember.
What do you say?
Has it been 5 minutes already?
Don't.
Can we do 2 more minutes, please, or like 3 more?
2 more. Okay.
Yeah, so, who's the leader? Can we elect a leader? So we don't spend like 10 hours in a room. I don't mind.
No,
You can. You can. I mean, just.
I don't think we need a leader, I'll be honest.
move forward, you should be fine. You don't want to.
But yeah, just don't do random bullshit in the room. We are sensible. Something.
Sure. I won't do that shit. I'm not going to be screaming, yelling, digging holes, or jacking off.
No, we have a pretty good crew. I mean, yeah, everyone here actually didn't know, so. Ethan, what's the deepest you've been in a dungeon?
Level 3, I believe.
Damn.
Same. I don't think I made it. Maybe level 4, but that's it. Highest character I had was level 3.
Like making it out alive, you got 2 at most. 3, I've been out of 3.
We had one really good campaign, or like multiple of us made it to level 3 with our characters.
Do you guys want to do Owlbear or Myro for mapping? I have an Owlbear that I'm going to map in.
I'm using Dungeon Draft. I don't have to share with people. Just post it like once in a while.
Wait, Silly, do you have access to my Owlbear? Because that thing. It's like a permanent thing. Yo, Tudio.
I think he's still on his break, bro.
By the way,
Yeah, but all Albertans are permanent.
Alright, gentlemen, it's been roughly 5 minutes since our break began. So, we're gonna get started. Tulio, are you with us? Alright.
He's just feeling
So-
shy.
Babatunde might have to stay back if he's not here in time by the time. Oh,
No, I just made her back.
okay. Well, very good. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The 4 of you are ready to move in then. Hiro's not joining us, so that means that Babatunde, you actually have 1 extra ration since you didn't have to feed her. Let's see. Okay. So, it is another spring day in April, and the 4 of you have made the trip to the crack south of WYLDPORT, and you've tracked down the goblins, right? The grotesque small men. You've seen them before, some of you, I think, right? Some of you have dealt with local goblins in the area before, I think. I'm not too sure actually who in this group has.
Me and Dietrich.
You and Dietrich have? Okay, so you guys have already
Yeah,
dealt with
'cause-
these guys before. Well,
Yeah, they kidnapped my sister.
yeah,
Oh, are we going to the one that's in the like western side of the wall, or a different crack?
this is a different one.
Place, right?
Yeah, last time you were at some kind of cave to the southwest or something, right? Let's see.
Yeah, yeah. We weren't near WYLDPORT, I don't think. We were like in a different location.
Yeah, so. Yeah, you were somewhere to the southwest, I think. But yeah, today we're at the crack. It's a little different. And apparently there are more of these grotesque men climbing out of the underground onto the surface. Right? These lands used to be calm and peaceful. Right? They used to be cleared of monsters, but now monsters are returning because there's been so long or so much peace. It has drawn the attention of these monsters, and now it's time for adventurers to return and clear them out again, right? So hopefully you guys are successful and continue to maintain the peace and prosperity of these lands. All right, you're at the crack, and there are some requirements for this adventure. You're the first at this crack, though. Fortunately, there was a previous team that had gone out here, and there's an iron spiked rope that drapes down the top of the crack. It looks like it's been used by these monsters too. Given the fact that you find that their tracks lead all the way to the spiked rope. Who knows what's at the very end, but looking down this deep crack, the light of day only shines maybe halfway down, or maybe even, or who knows really how far down this hole goes. But it's quite dark down there, and you can't really see the bottom too well. The morning has just begun, so do you guys? And it's also very heavily vegetated. This crack, this ravine. It's a small ravine, about 30 feet by 30 feet long, going north, west to southeast. So it's from top left to bottom right, if that makes sense. I've also got it drawn in your map. All right. At this point,
so it goes. How deep is it?
no one knows exactly how deep it goes yet in your crew. We know how long the crack is. It's 30 feet long, northwest to southeast. But in the middle of it, there's a spiked rope that drapes down the ledge down into the first cave below the crack. So the only way forward is to just climb down. Is that okay with everyone? You have to climb down to this cave. It's a high difficulty entry, right?
Can I check it out to feel the rope's like sturdy?
Yeah, it's a wet rope. It's pretty sturdy. You want to like lift it up, pull it all the way.
It's just more to check, like, is it like properly spiked and it's not like rusted, like extremely rusted and
A slightly rusted spike, mainly because maybe it's been out here for a while. The rope just seems wet. That's it. Otherwise, it's fine.
I'll go first. I volunteer. It's fine.
Okay.
Hey, how about we drop a torch in there first?
Yeah, I wanted to do that.
Okay. And what
Well,
is
we can also like pull up the rope and then tie you up so you don't have any risk of falling, belay you down.
I mean, it's no big deal, to be honest. Right? I mean,
Sure,
wait.
Use the
I
wet
have a
rope.
question, Ekin. Were we given the information about the rope, or is it just there?
Your party probably was told in the past or heard in the past other expeditions out here. You didn't know in specific that this rope would be here. If you want to rely on your own tools and your own spikes, you could. I believe that actually one of you guys might have an extra rope because your last expedition you actually retrieved a rope that was used to tie your prisoner. You did not have to turn it in if you didn't want to. Like you could give the prisoner away without the rope.
Yeah.
Do you
I mean,
want
that's no
your
big
own
deal.
rope?
I have 50 foot.
Okay.
I mean, we can just tie it around to the other, I guess.
No, I mean, you don't have to tie it around. Dude.
Yeah, Babatuna, you've got a spare rope too. It's 50 feet length of rope.
Okay.
So we have plenty of our own rope if we want to rely on our own. or if we want multiple ways down, so multiple people can climb down at once or be lowered at once, that's also an idea. But time is passing. Already 10 minutes have passed.
Nah, I mean, like I said, I'll go down right now.
Okay, Babatunde is already climbing down. Grape, you were thinking about, what was it? Climbing down as well? Or no, you were thinking, you were inspecting everything with it. Yeah.
Yeah, how far is he is he descending?
You can't tell quite yet, but I think Albert is dropping a torch down there, and then Dietrich wanted to.
I don't have it.
No? Okay, he just
I don't
offered the
have a torch.
idea.
I would suggest. Yeah, I was suggesting.
Okay, Dietrich also suggested we hoist the rope up here and then secure it to someone, but it looks like Babatunde's all the way.
Climb down on this way, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So as Babatunde is climbing down, the rest of you want to just keep watch and wait, or is there anything else you want to
Yeah,
do?
I'm gonna wait to be. I mean, some of us all jumping down now. So
Okay.
could be a trap.
Babatunde, did you want to drop a torch down there before you began climbing?
I'm sure, why not?
Okay, sure. Yeah, you drop a torch down there, and it immediately goes out at the bottom because there's a pond down there, right? So you see it go down roughly 30 to 60, 45 feet on average, that kind of depth level. So a 50-foot rope should be good enough. But yeah, it goes down and drops into a pond, right?
Do
And
I see the rope ending there, or is it too short?
it's long enough, the old rope here.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, it drops
I'm
down
gonna
to the
start
water.
climbing down. I'm gonna start climbing down. It's probably too next time.
Okay, yeah, you climb down right after him. Two guys on the rope at once, it could damage the rope.
No. Like.
Oh,
once
after
he's
him?
down. Yes.
Yeah, once I'm done with the torch,
Okay, sorry about that.
bless you.
Thanks.
That's good.
All right. Yeah, so Babatunde, you are halfway down the rope at this point, and you're in some large cave, and it appears that there's two ways out of here, one north, one south. They lead into basically just a passage that goes east and west. That's it. So it's kind of a T intersection north and south of this cave. This cave is 30 by 30, and based on what you can kind of see as you climb down from the daylight, the light of day shines about halfway in, and then after that it gets really dark, especially near the cave floor and the water. Yeah, so as you're nearing the water, because there's little to no light down here except from above, right? You realize that at the very bottom here of the rope, it's a bridge that spans the water, right? So it's a rope bridge with some wood. When you guys dropped your torch earlier, it just fell in the water, not on the bridge, right? It's nothing too crazy. It's about 3 feet wide, and it's about 15 feet long. This pond is only about 15 by 15 in this 30 by 30 cave. It's not a large pond. It's a small pond. It seems to be flowing toward the south, though, so it doesn't just sit there. It's not a still body of water. It drains out to the south through that south exit. Now that you're on the bridge, though, and you land down here, the others are starting to climb down, but you want to get another torch lit now that you're on the bridge? Babatunde?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I think Grape was next on the way down, and then in the meantime, Albert and Dietrich. Are you guys going to just stand around and wait, or is there anything else you want to do to prepare?
I'll wait till they're down and then I'll climb next.
Good to go? Albert? Anything you want to do while they're climbing down?
Yeah. Not in particular. Just wait until.
Good to go. Eventually, you all
until
climb
they
down
get
there.
down there.
You're all on the bridge
Yeah.
now. A torch has been lit. You got your weapons drawn. There's only two ways to continue, south or north, right? Toward the south, the water drains out from the pond. Toward the north, it's pretty dry. And
Do you see any signs of life to the north? Like maybe I don't know, anything at all signify life?
signs of life, like sounds.
I guess like more man-made structures, I guess, or anything like that. Maybe like an entryway.
At this time, no. You don't. You don't even see any tracks down here. This place is wet and muddy. You're looking for any signs of movement. Maybe they went down the watery passage to the south to cover their tracks. Who knows, right? For certain. Maybe they covered them on the way through the cave. But for now, you're just in a cave. 30 by 30, circular cave, 2 exits, and a pond in the middle and a bridge spanning the pond north to south. Which way do you want to continue?
And the exits are to the north and south, right?
That's
The
right.
south has the pond go down. Cool.
Yeah, we need a retainer. I'm not gonna lie, but let's just carry on. I guess.
Yeah, let's go north. I mean, it's dry, right?
Well, ideally, we keep someone at the rope so that it doesn't get cut and stuck down here. But
If they're using the rope, it'll be fine. Yeah, we'll
Dude,
see.
it's fine. If we die here, we die. We'll just go.
Albert, what's your say?
Maybe.
Or what's your move?
I
I've
don't
heard
want
from
to
3
die.
of them.
I don't understand.
I just walked the crew.
Alright, you're just following along? Okay, so there.
We'll hit
Yeah,
north.
I will be using my forearm to prod to make sure there's no traps.
Good to go. Albert's prodding, he's at the front. Well, it sounds like Grape
by
is
the way,
making a move north.
Ethan, I'm borrowing Ethan's sling.
Sure.
It's
Yes.
just borrowing though. It's not taking.
Good to go.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't die, it's not a problem. But if he does die, then we have to track it.
Yep.
Or if you
So,
die,
yeah,
right?
well,
If either of you die.
If I die, it says, I don't care about it.
Alright. Yeah. Just remind me. Anyway. Yeah, it looks like Grape is taking the initiative to lead the party north. Albert will go with him and prod. Dietrich and Babatunde. You guys were not too sure at first. What do you think? North as
Well,
well?
I'm lighting the way north. So
Good to go.
Yeah, I'm
Dietrich.
going north too, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
So-
I'll let Bob Tunde lead since he has to.
You're at the North Passage. It goes east and west. You're looking down either end, and they're very similar to each other. They continue from the intersection. They continue about 30 feet. At the end of either of
Oh.
them, it's another T intersection. However, this T intersection goes either north or west, and you can see that to the west, it's a wooden door 3 feet wide. This is all to the west so far, okay? So the western passage from the intersection, right? Here, just for some visual clearance. This is the intersection. Here's the west passage. Here's the east passage, okay? The west passage is 30 feet long to the west. It has 2 exits, a door to the west and a passage to the north. Similarly, the east passage is almost identical, but of course in its respective direction. A door to the east and a passage to the north, okay? Both doors are 3 feet wide. Which way do you want to continue?
Real quick, how long is the hallway that leads to this intersection?
There's no hallway that
initial
leads to this
room?
one. It's just behind this. Before this was just a circular cave, and then from that north exit, it's the intersection.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, west or east or back the way you came south.
So I'm gonna say probably best not to check out. Yeah, they have an advantage. Doors. How do you guys want to tackle the doors?
if Albert can prod, I'll want to listen to the door.
All right.
Do we want to head west or east though?
I'm
let's
gonna
go.
wait. I'm gonna wait in the main intersection. Just looking at every door every so often, make sure no one is.
Yeah, I'll go west.
Okay.
Yeah.
Opportunity moves west. Grape, do you want to prepare a torch before they set out? You have your own light source since you're staying behind.
Oh man, this is when you need retainers. Oh god, we need to start recruiting. Yeah, I mean, I'll just head with them actually.
All right, stay together. Okay, I need to hear from Albert and Dietrich. I heard from Babatunde and Grape so far.
I'll head as well.
Okay,
To the west.
Albert,
Go ahead as well. Keep prodding.
good to go. All right, you made it down the western passage. Nothing happened. Albert, at the far end, you see that before the door, that north passage doesn't continue very far. 10 feet, there's another door. Okay, so there's a 10-foot passage to the north of the end of the western passage. Okay, so now you have 2 doors, the one directly west and the one to the north. But there's a 10-foot passage before you get to the one to the north. Which one do you want to try first? The west door or the north door?
Which
Or
one the
something else?
most western?
The west door? Okay.
How
Yeah, the most
sophisticated
western.
are these doors? Ethan?
They're
Are
old
they
wooden
like-
doors. They look
How does this
makeshift.
work? I don't get it.
They look like makeshift doors. Like they're just bark doors, right? Or
So
pieces
it's
of.
not. It's not a
Sorry,
good
you're
crap.
wrong.
No, it's
It's
not.
not a good crap.
Not a proper door at all, right?
Okay.
It's got maybe one hinge,
Guys, I think
and the hinge is on your side.
we're definitely in their lair, guys. So.
I'm gonna listen to the door.
Okay. As you're carefully listening against the door, Albert, you're up there too. Is there anything you want to do?
Stay to
To the side and keep watch.
Sure, you're watching north then. Okay. Dietrich.
Yeah.
Your move.
I'll join him and listen.
Okay. You want to listen to the east then, since he's got north, or do you want to do north too?
Sorry, to the east.
Yeah, east is back the way you came. North is the other passage, and west is the door. South is a wall.
Oh, south is a wall, west is a door. I'll listen to the western door then if he's listening to the northern door.
Okay, two doors, two guys in the door, one guy on the north passage, and Grape, you're on the east then, looking back the way you guys came.
Yeah, I'm gonna yeah, I'll just do that. Yeah.
All right, torch is at 30 minutes. You're listening at the door. So far past this door, you can hear what sounds like a crackling fire. It's very small and faint. Roll a d6 to hear anything else. Hear any quiet noises. Both all listeners roll a 6-sider to see if you hear anything down your respective directions.
I got a 1.
You're trying to listen for, of course, things that are trying to be quiet. Alright, a 1 reveals that you can hear things that are trying to be quiet. Or you can hear beyond the obvious noises, right? And that could be nothing too sometimes. Alright. So, based on your rolls, and if you didn't roll, you're just gonna automatically fail. Alright. Ethan, make sure you roll. Okay. Dietrich, 3. As you listen toward the north, or as you listen against the door, all you hear is the crackling fire. Let's check your intelligence real quick. Yeah, that's all you hear at this time. Just the crackling fire. The same thing you heard when you first started listening. You couldn't hear anything else. Babatunde, you hear something else. Beyond the crackling fire, you can hear the faint breathing of something sleeping. Right? It's almost impossible to usually hear, right? But you're able to hear the sound of sleep. Grape, you're listening toward the east. It's quiet to the east. You just hear what you guys heard earlier, the insects. Albert, looks like you're not paying attention. So, you hear nothing to the north.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'm
recommend.
paying because I just didn't hear my name. My bad.
I'm gonna recommend Albert or somebody goes and protect our flank to the east, and then we bust down the store and slaughter these things. That's what I recommend.
If they're asleep, let's try to be quiet. We might be able to just kill them.
Nah, we.
Yeah, they're asleep. I mean, they're gonna panic. Yeah, that's just. And we're not barge in. Like, try to be quiet, I guess, but yeah, we can't just bust in.
Yeah, dude.
So, let's try. But I'm gonna. Who wants to watch our eastern flank? Who wants to do that?
Well, I'm gonna tell Ethan to not whisper to him to knock the door down, and I'll be ready with my bow. Put the torch down.
Sure, I'll block to the east.
Okay, yeah. Jenks, yeah, you watch our eastern flank. I'll get my pickaxe out. I'll be ready to attack. If anything happens.
Alright.
Dietrich leans his spear against the corner there so that he can use his sling and shield. If something comes out of the north or east.
Okay. So,
I will.
who's door kicking?
Yeah, I'm going to do the
Door kicking, I'm going to do basically the same thing as last time. Once I kick that door down, I take cover.
Alright. Just to double check, Jenks' spear on the door Albert,
Not on the door.
Oh.
I'm facing the east and the north. So
East
I'm like,
and the
facing
north. So
diagonally. I'm just gonna
northeast? Sure.
place it on the corner to the northeast.
Good to go. Ethan's at the door. Babatunde, are you ready to fire past the door? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, at the ready.
All right, your torch is on the ground then. Is that okay? Or do you want to pass it off?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
on the ground. Yeah.
All right, you set it on the floor. You can see only half as far now. Grape?
Yep, I've got my pickaxe ready. I'm ready to attack.
Okay. Just going to push in with Albert in case you need to. All right, good to go. So, Albert, six-sider. Force that door open.
Ready to eating, guys? I get this first try, and I don't.
Failed. All right. You bang on the door. You possibly injure yourself. Roll a six-sider to see if you injure yourself. 2 and 6
That's
chance.
exactly why I won the round.
Use your foot.
G6. Yes, I did.
All right.
And
Your
I rolled
foot's
a
fine.
6.
You bang on the door. Some noise is made. Whatever's behind the door wakes up. You can hear it, right? They screech and tell everyone, "Wake up!" Right? But they speak in a different language that only Grape understands. Grape, you hear the language of Goblin. Wake up! Rah, rah! Yeah, wake. Right? And they grab their weapons. You can hear them drawing them, loading their bows and arrows. Right? From here, it sounds like maybe 3 or 4. You're not too sure. You can kick it again. In the meantime, does anyone want to change direction? Otherwise, you're all standing at the ready.
Can I smack the hinges with my pickaxe?
The hinges are on our side, yeah. You want to just smack it as he kicks at it? Increase the chances.
Yeah.
Alright, both of you roll a six-sider as you try to force the door open or break the hinges.
I'm gonna change my place while they're doing that.
Okay, what's your move, Dietrich, as they are
Sorry,
doing...
I want to be on the west side of the hallway to the north, so I can still see down the east and north.
Okay,
So
good to
that,
go. Yeah,
Yeah, but bringing my spear with me.
sounds good. Alright. So about 2 minutes on the ready still. How'd you guys do?
Not very strong, Ethan.
Okay, Albert failed again.
Keep rolling 6.
And Grape, let's see, what's your strength?
I
Alright.
think I've got. I think I'm more of a dex guy.
With the standard rate of 2 and 6, and then with the proper tool, you smash the hinge off. The door only had one hinge. Albert, you failed to kick it, but as you kick into it, the hinge breaks and then it falls on the ground. The door collapses halfway, so it's half opened, right? The door is kind of just leaning up in the doorway. The hinge has smashed off, right? So the door just kind of falls and against, and then a second kick might be the next thing you want to do to clear it out of the way. But as that door collapses and that small gap is revealed, and Albert's in that opening still, he is fired upon, right? As soon as there's an opening, Babatunde, you can't see it because he's in the way still, and the door's in the way still too. But on the other side, they have far more visibility, right? So they open fire on our Albert. Let's see if we can survive it. It's a 17. It's a hit. Albert, you were healed overnight to 4 of 4. Let's see if you can survive 1 to 6 damage. They have a -1 penalty because they're small, and they have 50% damage because they're small. So, all right. So we're gonna take 5. I think we're gonna have it first, and then we're gonna subtract after. So 5 divided by 2 is gonna be 3, and then it's a D3, right? And then of course -1, so it's 2 damage. So Albert, you're at 50%. Yeah, you've been hit pretty bad. You've been hit somewhere in the chest, right? You're at 50%. Didn't go too deep though. Okay. So, yeah. After he gets hit, the light of the torch on the ground barely shines in, but that crackling fire, the dim crackling fire in that cave reveals that it is a small cave past this door. The cave is roughly 20 by 20 in size. So not very large at all, right?
Is it circular or square?
It is a circular cave with one exit on the far end, which is just another wooden door. Very similar to the one that you just kicked open, right? So, yeah, another wooden door up past this room. It's a 20 by 20 chamber with a small fire in the middle and a few guards, right? 2 archers and 1 goblin spearman, right? So Basically, the Goblin Spearman is charging the doorway now, or actually no, just standing up to the side as his two archer buddies fire through the opening. But only the opening's only large enough for one of them to see through. So until that door is fully kicked open, the other archer can't see quite yet, right? All right. So back to the initiative start of the action. Let's see. Babatunde, you were ready to fire, but the thing is, your guys are still in the way. So Albert, right after you got shot, right? Are you gonna try to move that door down or something else?
I'm gonna move out the way so
Allow the others through.
about the other through and shoot. Oh,
Okay. You just kind of stand to the side. As you back up, let's see. Dietrich, you want to charge in there or something else?
No, I'll just keep watching to the north and east with my sling ready.
Okay. Grape, you were kind of ready to push in. Do you want to charge in there? Get that door open and charge him or something else?
There's two archers. You can't need that range. I'm grabbing out my sling and I'm gonna try toss a rock at them, I guess, if there's a gap that I can see.
Okay, yep. And Babatunde, the door is still in the doorway, by the way. So only there's a small opening. Babatunde, you can now see through that opening. You can start to return fire against the one that can see through that opening. Would you like to stay in the line of fire? But you will be the next target. Okay. So Babatunde is the only one trading attacks. It looks like Dietrich keeps guard to the north and east in case of any approaching other threats, right? Which we should roll for if we were making noise, which we were. So let me check for that. Yeah, we'll make a monster check from the noise we made. Alright, we're in the clear so far. You hear nothing to the north or east at this time. Let's see. And other than that, let me check if there's any reactions to the north or east. Okay. In favor. Alright. Yeah, it's quiet for Dietrich's position. Grape, you got your sling ready. You're ready to fire, but there's no openings quite yet. And Babatunde is firing through the crack. Babatunde, roll a 6-sider for initiative. See if you can beat the enemy shooter before he loads, aims, and fires at you. Actually, Babatunde, you won initiative. You had a ready shot. Roll a d20.
15,
A
nice.
16.
Hit. Alright. Roll damage.
Bonuses.
Come on, man.
It's a D8, right? With the longbow.
Yeah.
Damn.
That one's dead.
you do more damage.
So you shot one dead. I rolled the following attack. It's another bowman. He steps into the opening to fire, but as he does that, he trips over his buddy who just got shot, right? So he's like trying to get into the opening, trips over his guy that just got shot by Babatunde, which slows him, right? So he falls over, drops his bow. So they're kind of fumbling behind the door. The spearman, on the other hand, is standing off to the side. And morale check. Oh, let's keep that on the screen. Alright, it's a fail. So at this time, right after that guy got shot and the other one fell over, the spearman immediately rushes for the far door, right? The far end door. As that's going on, back to...
Can I charge in?
Yeah, in the following round, you charge in.
So I'm gonna just grab my pickaxe as I see like them trip over it. I'm gonna aim for the bowman, preferably.
Alright, so you gotta push through the door. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm pushing through the door.
Okay. Alright, so Grape charges through the door, and then Albert, do you want to go in after him, or you want to stay off to the side?
Yeah, I'm gonna go after him.
Okay. And then as you charge through, Dietrich, do you want to continue to keep watch north and east, or something else?
No, I'll go ahead and pick up my spear. So my sling's no longer ready, but it's in the same hand.
Good to go?
And then I'll follow behind as well.
Okay. And back to Babatunde. They're charging in, it looks like, so if you fire, you'll fire into them. So at this time, I guess you're just gonna hold back and guard the rear.
Nah, I would like to rush in with them in the room.
Okay, so drop the bow and prepare melee.
No.
Oh, don't drop it. Just go with them with the bow.
I'll go in. I mean, with
Alright.
a bow. Yeah.
Good to go. Yeah, they're charging in there. First to go in, it sounds like is Grape, right?
Yep.
Roll a 6-sider for me.
Yeah, fuck. Think so.
All right,
5.
Albert, you're next.
Yep. Yes, sir. 1d6.
Yep. And then
Fine.
Dietrich, you're next. All right, and lastly,
Is these to
Babatunde.
open the door, or
This is
are
to
you
get
going
through
for
the
it?
door. Yep, this is to get through the door, and this is to survive the risk involved with getting through the door and into the cave. Babatunde, roll a 6-sider.
Dice are just not on our side today, are they? Jesus.
4. All right, all passed. Okay, you all charge through. Nothing happens on your way in, and you know that goblin that tripped and everything. He's getting up. By the time he gets up, Grape is the first one on his ass, right? The other guy's at the door opening it and shutting it right now, right? He's not going to stay back and watch this happen. He's going to leave. So there's only one guy left by the time you get up to him, right? Because the other guy opened the door and slammed it shut behind him. So, yeah. Grape, you get to this goblin, Archer. He's surrendering to you. He can't run. He's scared. Do you want to kill him or something else? He's more valuable alive. But you have a vendetta, you're a dwarf. To leave this guy alive would be a disgrace. You gain double XP if you kill a goblin.
Oh, I mean, it's gonna be hard to get him out of here. Yeah.
Alright.
Back my pickaxe into his head.
Alright, you smash him. Alright, he's dead. Okay, so the door's shut. You're in the cave. The cave is yours now. It's a little outpost here. You got like a little campfire going on. And roasting over the campfire is the child's arm, it looks like. A small child's arm. Roasting over the fire.
Bit too late.
I'll grab at the arm.
Can I?
Yeah.
I would like to rush and kick down the door. Before
Okay, you don't want them to recover? Yeah, so Dietrich kicks down the door. The next one. As that's going on, Grape, you want to get the arm or something else? Or do you want to?
Yeah, I'll just quickly grab the arm and stick it in my back of my sack.
Okay, yeah, that's proof that the child's dead. Maybe, right?
Yep.
And then Albert, you want to just follow Dietrich through the door? Your job here is to kill the enemy and retrieve the goods, right? So.
Yes, sir. I'm going through.
All right, and
Yeah.
Babatunde, you gonna charge through as well, or something else?
I'm gonna get my bow ready for the next door, and I'm gonna charge in. There's
Okay.
too much people.
Yep. So there's only you just have the arrow knocked, ready to fire. You didn't draw yet, of course. That'd be too tiresome. Anyway, yeah, they charge through. Dietrich, you get to that door. You can feel some contestment. There's someone on the other side holding it, right? Roll a force doors check to get that thing open.
All right, I'm gonna try again.
Go ahead. Yep. Fix your roll.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. +2 to strength. He's crushed
All right.
instantly. I win.
Yep. You slam that door open. It is whatever's behind it kind of is forced back, and as soon as that door is kicked open, you can step forward and rush your spear into it. Right. It's a single goblin. Beyond the door, by the way, you can see the light of the fire crackling behind you, dimly shining into the next cave. This next cave area is a very grand expanse. Okay. It is a very lengthy expanse of a cave. It's more like just a passage. Yeah, it's about a 15-foot wide passage going north to south. And in here, you can in here you can only kind of smell what smells like something very sour and fishy and musty, right? Very stinky in here, right? So, yeah, the door is kicked open. That goblin goes flying back. You stab into him, roll a d20 to hit him. And then right behind you is Albert, who's pushing out with his polearm.
Yep.
Nat 20. Before Albert can really assist you, you already killed him, it looks like. Your spear goes right through his face or anywhere you want to hit that's lethal, unless you don't want to kill him.
Minimum damage 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him right through his neck.
Alright, he's definitely dead then. And then as you guys push through the cave, right, you're in this 15-foot east to west cave that's very lengthy north to south. It smells really bad in both directions. The whole cave stinks. You're not sure what it's coming from, but you can continue north or south from here from what it looks like. Oh,
so two
and
people are still remaining in the chamber to the east.
yeah, your comrades Babatunde and Grape are in there still. I think Babatunde's following Albert through the door right now. And then Grape is he's ready to keep following you guys. He just finished bagging up the arm, roasting with a fire.
Who has the torch? Is there a torch near me?
Yeah, I'll take the torch again.
Okay, so yeah, you pick up the torch, the one back in the chamber before you make your way in, right? So that way you can actually explore this area. The torch you pick up though, it's almost out anyway. You want to light a fresh one? This one's got like 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
All right, fresh torch lit. You can
Okay.
leave the old one behind if you want. Yep, so you can, or you want to keep it, the old one?
If Babatunde wants to come up, we can do a little.
Nah, I'll
peek
just use my own
inside.
torch. I'll light another one.
Okay. All right, Babatuna, you're out of spare torches after this. You're at 0 now in reserves. You have 2 torches, 1 old, 1 new. I'm asking you what you want to do with the old one, though. Are you leaving it or are you bringing it with? You can use the toss in a different direction.
I can toss it all the way north. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, north.
North. All right. So yeah, as Babatuna enters, well, actually, before he enters, Dietrich, right after you kill that goblin, what's your next move after that? Because you're the first inside the cave.
I'm waiting for a torch to be brought up, and then we'll peek north and south. That's his plan anyway, before he exposes himself to the west.
Okay, and actually, you're an elf, so you can see further. You can see twice as far with the limited light conditions, right? So in dim light, you
yeah.
can see better. So with your elf vision, it starts to activate, right? You start to see in like a dog or like an animal that has night vision, right? So in black and white or shades of gray. And as your vision adjusts to the situation before the torch shines in, you can see that toward the north, the cave does come to an end after about maybe 30-ish feet. There's one other door along the east wall, right? Okay, so that's toward the
How
north.
far up in the east?
It's about 15 feet up the door along the east wall, and then yep, and then the end of the passage. At the far end of the passage, it looks like there's like a fire pit over there.
On the north side, there's a fire
Yep,
pit?
fire pit.
Okay.
It's not currently on though. It's off. So
Gotcha.
it's not burning. There's a stack of firewood up there too. To the south, as you look down toward the south, you can see that another 15 feet down along the east wall is another door. And along the west wall, lined up with that east door, is another door. So 15 feet down, 2 doors, 1 west, 1 east. Otherwise, it continues into darkness. That cave to the south continues into dark. You don't know for how long it continues, but it does seem like it's stinkier toward the south. It's a bit smokier toward the north, and it's stinkier toward the south, fishier. Anyway, back to Grape. On your way into the cave, right after Dietrich kind of moves in, kills that goblin, scouts it out with his night vision. You also have night vision. Yeah, you can see exactly what he sees. The cave that you're in is roughly 15 feet east to west, and it goes 30 feet north and ends. It goes at least 30 feet south and continues, right? And again, there's only 3 more exits you can see so far. 1 north along the east wall and 2 south along the east and west wall, right? They're 15 feet from your current exit, all equally spaced apart, right? There's a fire pit to the far north. The room stinks. Smells like fish, must, and sweat. Sour, yeah.
Yeah.
I say we head north and east first, says Dietrich.
Northeast first?
Yeah. I think, yeah, we can. Let's go north. North.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be careful, right? Sorry, can I just want to ask, what is causing the smell? Is it like water? Is it like rotting bodies? Can I tell or no?
The smell.
Yeah.
It smells like fish, like rotten fish, like you know, some old fish, rotting dead fish smell. You can smell sweat, like musty sweat, like someone's been sleeping in a bed too long, kind of sweat, bed sweat. And then you also smell so I said, yeah, like a musty, sweaty, fishy smell in here, right? It stinks.
Okay.
That's the kind of
Um,
stink you got right now.
I'm just gonna like, walk around and like tap the floor. Uh, see if there's like make sure there's like no animals or anything in here. Guess secure the room. Make sure there's definitely anything in it.
All right, yeah, you're tapping around with your pickaxe, I suppose. It's not a very lengthy
Yeah.
item, so you can't really reach too far ahead. But you are a dwarf, you're a little shorter and closer to the ground, so it's a little better for you, not anyone else.
Is it like is that water? Is it like a little bit flooded or is it just dry?
This room is pretty dry compared to the rest of the cave. It just
Okay.
stinks.
Yeah. I'll just look around, I guess, try to find what's causing the source of the smell.
Okay, sure.
Sniff around.
Yeah, it seems a lot stronger toward the... Well, actually, it's pretty strong in every direction. But maybe a little fresher toward the south, if that makes sense. Fresher as meaning the smells a little fresher to the south. The fishy smell. It's not as rotten or stale. So, anyway,
Yeah, let's check out.
next up in there is BABATUNDE, right? So as the other two are just kind of waiting on the torch to get through and scouting out the area, the torch gets through and now your night vision deactivates because when there's bright light around you, you can't really use night vision anymore. It blinds you, right? So BABATUNDE enters with a torch. Now you can see in color and you can see a lot clearer, right? The torch shines 30 feet in all directions, or yeah, 30-foot radius. All right, BABATUNDE. Now that you're in here, I think following you is Grape and Albert and everyone, right? Or I think, sorry, I kind of mixed it up. Albert was next after Dietrich. Albert, when you got in there with Dietrich, were you just on guard waiting for the torch to get through, or was there anything else you wanted to do?
Yes. I'm just waiting for the torch to come through as I can't see in the dark.
Okay, yep. So yeah, BABATUNDE, you're the torch bearer, so which way are you gonna lead the torch?
Oh, we're going south.
South, okay. Does anyone object? I thought we were gonna go clear south first, because it's unknown still. Alright, south is gonna be cleared first. Like I said earlier, toward the south so far, 15 feet from the current exit you're at, which is to the east of you. There are two more exits 15 feet to the south, right? They're both parallel to each other. To give you a better visual, I'll kind of start to mark the doors down. Let's say this is your east door that you just came through. There's a door to the north. And then to the south, there's the east door 15 feet apart, you know, and then right across from it is the west door. Does it make sense? Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there's like 3 doors.
Yeah, besides your own, right? There's 1 north, 2 south so far. All right. When you continue toward the south, between these 2 doors now, you can see further ahead, and there's now a 4th door along the same wall, the east wall, right? 15 feet apart, equally spaced. The smell gets stronger. It's a lot fresher down here. Beyond the western door, you can see actually some daylight, maybe, right? Beaming past it. Otherwise, the east door, you can hear what sounds like snoring, something sleeping. It sounds almost feminine, though.
That's not good.
All right.
Feminine. Let's get them.
Let's try to be quiet this time. See if we can sneak in. Let's see if the door's locked before we kick it down.
There's one more door here, and the cave does continue south. So if you want to clear out the entire cave, you might want to continue south, right?
You said there's daylight somewhere?
There's daylight to the that door to the west has daylight behind it.
Oh, wow.
You can see it in more detail.
Okay. You guys want to start your rooms from the bottom?
Yeah, it's good for the feminine one. Just get rid of that woman. They can't breathe.
Is it the northeast or the southeast?
It's that eastern door, the one that's the east door.
The northern one of the 2.
The northern of the 2. Not the far southeast door. The first eastern door to the south of your original entry into this cave. This lengthy cave full of doors. All right. So yeah, you guys want to try the east door out? Also, I got to do a wandering monster check. You're the clear. No noises aside from yourselves. So your crew is starting to gather around that eastern door. Who wants to kick it down?
Try open it normally. See if
Normal
it's
open?
unlocked.
Okay. Grape is up there trying to open it normally. As he does that, Dietrich, Albert, Babatunde, your move.
I'll be
I'll
ready to
keep
shoot.
watch.
I'll put the torch down and be ready to shoot.
Okay. Torch on the ground, ready to fire.
I'll be to the north side of the door.
Okay. Flanking the door north. Albert.
Be to the south.
All right. Flanking door
Of
south.
the door.
Good to go.
Yep.
Right. Yep. Grape, you try to open it, see if it's unlocked or not. Let me check if it is. Turns out it is. You got lucky. The door is not stuck or locked. You just kind of grab on the handle and push it in, and it starts to open. It creaks. It's old. It's a makeshift door. It has one hinge, right, and it's not oiled or anything. The hinge is made of wood. It's like a wooden hinge, right? It's really whack. Anyway, yeah, you get that door open, it creaks, it cracks. And past it, I'm going to roll to see if they wake up from that. Okay. There's a low chance, though, they're sleeping. Naturally, if you guys don't already know, most of these guys are nocturnal, right? So they sleep during the day. It's daytime, right? It's their nighttime. All right. Turns out, although it was a low chance for them to wake up, they actually woke up. I said that it was a low chance for them. So
Bastards.
1 and 2, they would wake up, right? So they managed to start waking up. And when you open that door, you reveal that you're in a 20 by 20 cave. And in here, it's just a bunch of small, grotesque women, right? Maybe about, it's about 25 small, grotesque women. They're all clumped up in here, sleeping, like huddled up. There's so many of them in here, okay? You don't even know how they can all fit in here, but in a 20 by 20 cave, they're small. They are actually pretty small. They're like 2 feet tall each, right? So,
I'm just gonna run in and start swinging like a madman. because-
okay. Yep. So Grape goes in there and starts crushing skulls with his pickaxe. What about Dietrich?
I'll follow behind him, head to the north side of the room and start stabbing.
Okay. And then also next to the door was Albert. You want to move in there and just start stabbing with your polearm? Chopping?
Yep. Get in there and start slaughtering their people.
Okay, and Babatunde, you were ready to fire as soon as the door was kind of creaked open. Of course, he only softly pushed it and then charged in there. So if you fire from out here, you would shoot your guys as they pour in. So
No,
instead,
not gonna waste an arrow.
do you want to guard out here?
Um,
Keep watch.
Yeah, I'll guard.
Okay, you want to pick up your torch again? You only can see 15 feet with that torch on the ground. 30 feet if you pick it
I'll
up.
pick it up.
Okay, so you pick that thing up. Everyone else charged into the cave. So you'll look out as they go in there and slaughter these females, right? Again, there are 25 of them in here. And their age range is, yeah, so it's just a mixture, but it's mostly, looks like childbearing female age, right? So they're not too young, they're not too old. They're all just sleeping in here. You step inside, they're starting to wake up, and the first thing that, and the rate you can kill them is 1 or 2 per round, depending on what weapons you're using. Grape is swinging a pickaxe. He's killing 1 per round. So as you go in there, and there's 25 of these motherfuckers in here, right? You get your first stab or first smash, rip that pickaxe out of it, right? So that's already 1 kill out of 25. And then when Dietrich gets in there with his spear, he's able to thrust, and if he really wants to, he can thrust so hard he kills 2 at once. But then after that, his spear gets stuck, and he needs to take a round to rip it out of 2 of them. So if he wants, he will just do 1 per round.
Keeping my back against the wall too.
Okay, sure. Yep. Back against the wall. Quick stabs in their faces and chest, right? Quick thrusts. Yeah, you walk in there, you thrust in the first young female goblin in here, right? She's like waking up, she's looking at you, not sure what she's seeing, and boom, a spear's in her chest. You rip it out of her, blood spurts everywhere, right? Same thing, Albert, you get in there. Various female goblins of various ages, but none too young, none too old, right? They're all childbearing age females. You just start chopping or stabbing. Stabbing is, of course,
I start. I start slicing. I have a pole arm,
Yeah,
so
so
I just go.
chopping is more devastating, but a little slower than stabbing, right? Stabbing's a bit quicker, but not as like wide of a reach.
Yeah,
So you don't
I
want.
want to take out as many as I can.
Okay. Yeah. I mean the space is cumbersome. You guys are near you, so you try swinging in a way that is not gonna hurt your friends. So you can't do a sweep.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
you can do a chop, but
Yeah, I just stab.
yeah, you will just stab. Stabbing is the most efficient at this time. So yeah, you just get your pole arm, thrust it into one, right? You split it open. You're like, that blade is pretty huge, so it almost cuts it in two. You rip it out of her, right? Blood spurts everywhere. This older goblin lady, right? She's like, she just woke up, right? They're all kind of cuddled together, right? She's on her side, sleeping. She like rolled over to see you. You thrust it into her gut, ripped it out, and blood spurts everywhere. That's already 3 in 10 seconds, right? So yeah, the rate of which you guys will kill them is 3 per round, it looks like. And since there's 25 of them in here, roughly. Sorry, I got my numbers mixed up. It's not 25. It's actually. Let me double check.
45.
No, it's only 7.
Goblin females.
It's only 7, yeah.
Goblin level.
There's
Yeah,
only
I was
7
gonna
in
say
here.
goblin level.
So
Yeah.
there's only 7 of them in
Thank
here.
God.
I got the numbers mixed up.
God damn it.
That's for Wilderness Lair. This is Dungeon Lair. Okay, so it's only 7 females in here, which is not too bad. That means you already killed half of them. So there are 4 left, and they are more valuable alive, right? You just killed the first 3. The others that are alive, right? They immediately let's see their morale. Check their morale. You just killed 3 of them. The morale passes, and as the 3 of them die, they are all willing to defend themselves. So these 3 last females wake up from their slumber, right? And they immediately grab on whatever's nearby, like rocks, and they charge at you with their rocks, right? They scream and they cry out and they throw. Half of them throw rocks while the other half charge. The other ones don't charge until the others throw rocks. So the rock throwers, as you guys finish your first round of slaughter, the rock throwers have to roll their 2 hits in the following as you move into strike them. The 4 is going to be a miss. The 12 might hit one of you. I'm going to roll a random target between the 3 of you. 1 and 2 being Albert, 3 to 4 being Dietrich, 4 and 5 to 6 being Grape. It is actually Albert. Albert with little to no armor. It's a 12 to hit. Let's see.
I do have a helmet, and I
Okay.
do have a dexterity bonus.
All right, with all bonuses applied, your foe misses. All right, so she actually you're a bigger target though. I forgot to account for that. So she has a -1 because she's incompetent. She has a -1 due to range. She has a minus. Let's see what else. She has like maybe like a plus here. I have the combat rules pulled up. Let me pull them up. It says that the adjustment for smaller. Oh yeah. I've been doing it kind of wrong. Larger to small, larger to get +1, or if you attack something larger to you, it's actually supposed to be +1 a hit, -1 damage. Smaller is -1 a hit, +1 damage. Okay, so she is smaller than you. She's trying to hit you. You're larger. She gets a +1 hit but -1 damage. Okay, that's the current ruling. So
Yeah,
I forgot. I've been using the old ruling.
I'm pretty
So,
sure that short range makes it miss.
yeah, so short range, it's a -1, right? She's also using a rock throw, which doesn't have a penalty actually. So let's see, 12 -1 because short range, -1 because she's incompetent. That's already a 10, and then you're bigger than her, so that's an 11. And
Just a miss.
yeah, it's a miss on the dot, I
Like
think.
dexterity and a
Yeah.
helmet.
So yeah, she threw a rock at you, and fortunately, you know, looks like she aimed at your head, right? She tried to smash your face with a rock, but you kind of like lowered your chin, lowered your head, and you used your head as a shield almost, and it just kind of bounced off your helm, right? As you push in with your pole arm, and the other thrower completely missed, and the other 2 chargers, before they can even reach you guys get to attack again. But now that they are resisting, you have to roll to hit. So all attackers roll to hit. As for our guy outside, I'm gonna roll a noise check, one monster check.
Oh,
Alright.
got that 20.
We've got movement, guard. Okay. Guard, you hear movement to the north. The door to the far north is opening, right? So that's for Babatunde. You can ready your shot against whatever's coming.
Yeah, I'll get my shot ready, and I want to use the Open entrance as a half cover.
Good to go. Yep. You can let your guys know too, as
Yeah, I'll let them
Yeah.
know.
sure, as they
Do we
slaughter.
know, actually,
Okay. Those in the cave, if you didn't already do so, make sure you roll. Looks like Grape got a net 20, Dietrich got a 15, Albert got a 12, all hits. Okay. And more than likely all kills, but roll damage just in case. So Grape, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Do I roll 2d6 or do I roll, no, sorry, 1d3 and then double it, or do I do 2d3?
So yeah, the pickaxe is gonna deal a d3, and as a crit, it's gonna be 2d3, and then
Yep.
you'll get +1 for each die because you have a +1 because they're smaller. So yeah, 2d3 plus 2 total, and if you want, you can have it in 2 hands. So that's another +2.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's clearly a kill.
Yeah, it's just obliterated.
All right. So those
You
ones are
guys are
dead.
not wearing anything that will prevent bleeding, right?
One more
We're in
time.
there
You
now,
know-
so we're
Isn't there the bleeding rule still a thing? Bleeders, bladed weapons have.
yeah.
Not
That's
too
still
sure.
a thing.
Probably not. We haven't used it in a while. I don't even think it's listed anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, most monsters have some type of protection.
Oh,
Usually.
roll your damage, Ethan.
Yeah. I was just making sure that was the thing, so I do more damage.
All right. Anyway,
10.
damage. Yeah. Check your damage. See if you can get a kill. I think you all got a kill.
10.
We're just
I
seeing
have,
if you
I have a strength bonus.
get unlucky.
Oh, Jesus.
And
Yep, and it's a
a
pull arm.
splitter in
so-
half.
Yeah, that one's dead for sure. What about Dietrich? You got 6? All right, that's a kill too. Okay, so they're all dead. So they die before you, right? Only 2 of them were charging, so the 2 chargers are definitely dead. 1 shooter is dead. Only 1 shooter remains. That shooter makes a morale check. And that's a fail. That's a 6 right here. So she surrenders completely. She stops throwing rocks. She kind of like tries to be helpful to you, right? She says she will do anything. You don't know what she's saying, but she like, offers herself to you, right? She like bows to you, right? Surrenders to you, right? So
One
back
of us
out.
speaks Goblin.
Oh yeah.
I'll just quickly,
Grape, you can hear what she's saying. Oh, sorry. What do you want to say?
I'll just quickly. Can I? It's gonna be hard to get out of here.
And yeah, leaving her
Great,
alive
that's
is
good.
a
It's a
disgrace, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna say, where's your money, right? Where's your fucking money? Right?
Yeah, you grab at her, you ask for the money. Let's see what she says in Goblin. She's reacting the way you don't want her to. She says that she doesn't know, but she will help you find the money, right?
Okay, I'm gonna
She wants to
tie
be
her up.
helpful, but she's also retarded, maybe.
Yeah, I'll just tie her up for now.
Tie her up? Okay.
and-
So, Grape, you have
Tie
to
the
get your
greaves away.
tools out then. You're getting your rope out so you can tie this one down. And,
I'll let her do it.
yeah. Back outside,
I'll get ready at the door. Yeah.
we have an approaching monsters now. It's for Babatunde only to react. While you guys are doing that, Babatunde has a situation, right? So running down the cave, Babatunde, are 3 big goblins, right? They're bigger than the ones that you've encountered recently, and they're better equipped, right? These goblins are wearing hides and helmets. They've got shields and maces and axes and swords, right? They move as a formation against you. You want to open fire on them?
Yes, I'll open fire and go into the entrance afterwards.
Okay. Roll a hit. See if you can get a lucky hit against their shield wall.
Right.
Misfire. Alright, yeah, it hits their shield. Okay, you back out, or back into the chamber. The other guys can get ready for the fight approaching, right? So, yeah. 3 heavily armed goblins are on the way, right? So, back to, while Grape is busy tying up the goblin and interrogating it, Dietrich and Albert, you can react, right? What's your next move? The slaughter.
Get ready with my pole on my door, then.
Okay.
I'm gonna be at the north side of the door. And yeah, I want to get ready to stab the legs of the first one that comes in.
Okay. All right. Are you guys flanking or just standing away from the door?
Yeah, I'm flanking.
I'm on the north side of the door, like close to the wall.
Okay. Yep. So Albert south and Babatunde is ready to fire from the east.
Yep.
All right. So when they come to the doorway, as soon as they get into the doorway, there's just one at a time with the shield in front. Let's see the reaction to your group. The reaction is in favor. They want to negotiate. They say to you from out there in Goblin, actually, let's see if any of them can speak your language. Nope. Yes. Yes. 2 of them can speak common. And one of them says out from the doorway, it says, Humans, you will not get out of here without a fight. But we are willing to let you off the hook if you promise to not come back and leave all of the women behind. All right, what do you
We
think?
negotiate with goblins.
You have a way out. You can leave with all the XP but no treasure, it sounds like, right?
So you're saying we can keep our XP but no treasure?
Basically, yeah. If you guys leave now. By the way, game time,
Nah.
we are overtime, actually, I just realized. So you guys are at
Yeah.
low morale. Your characters are going
Yeah,
a
let's
bit
take the
insane
deal.
in the dungeon right now. So we got to wrap it up. So
Yeah,
we're
let's just
overtime.
take the
Damn,
guys.
we were-
Well, we're not overtime yet. We have an hour and 20 since we have 4 players, right? So we're about to be overtime. So we have to
Yeah,
wrap it
okay.
here.
Come on.
Guys, I say we fuck it and what do you guys want to do? Just quickly. Just everyone say what they want to do quick. Leave us there.
I'll give you a few
Sweeten
options.
the deal.
Before you decide any further, here are your options, right? Because we don't have enough time for a fight. Your characters are out of sanity. Like, they're super stressed right now, right? So they're on the brink of going and having a heart attack right now, right? You can either, get out of here free of passage, right? Get all your XP. Second option is we can just get the average of the outcome of the fight. You guys can, have an auto fight, and the likely encounter will be that these guys are on par with your crew when it comes to melee, maybe. So it's gonna be a 50-50. So basically 1 for 1.
Yeah.
So one of you gets out of here alive.
Yeah, but once they go through that door, that shield can only block one way, and they're probably going to get killed.
Can we negotiate and say, you've taken our people, you either we want to take one of yours, and this will be an agreement, so you no longer attack us anymore.
Yeah, I want some sort of
Nah,
tribute.
guys,
with
let's
us
just
leaving.
leave. I mean, I say
Alright.
we take what we can.
Well,
See,
I'm negotiating that. I mean,
Yeah, I would also join.
We're out of sanity right now, so we have to come to a wrap. I'll let you roll one time, see what they think about that. If they'll let you get out of here with something, right?
yeah.
Roll 2d6, see what they say to our grape.
Get them grape.
8,
All right, that's charisma.
no bonus.
Yeah, with 3 charisma, you're one of the ugliest dwarves alive. All right. So
Nice, you know.
they hear the dwarf in there, and they're like, they change their mind a little bit. They say, you have to leave him behind, right? You can leave if you leave the dwarf behind, right? And they actually give you a better
Right.
offer because if they want to kill that dwarf, right? They tell you, now you may not leave freely like they originally planned, right? For you guys to do. You can only leave freely with some loot. They say you can grab what you want as long as you can carry it out of here, but you leave the dwarf behind for us to auto kill him, right? That is your new offer.
I mean, I'll take that deal, to be honest.
The fuck? That's a terrible deal.
We're not doing that.
All right.
I'm way more valuable now.
The other
we
idea
could,
is your
real
auto fight.
quick,
You guys can auto fight them, but that's a 1 for 1, right? So one of you
How
will
do
get out of
feel
here
about
alive.
this, Ekin? I have a little
So-
argument.
yeah.
What if we agree to do it and then we just turn around as soon as we're behind them, and then that way we have people on both sides of them.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, they're probably gonna back out and watch you guys leave. They're not gonna. I mean, yeah, they're gonna wait for you guys to leave before they go out and kill the dwarf, right? So They tell you leave your door from behind.
Oh,
But
Yeah, I
could-
mean, I say we ought to find it out
I
then,
say-
boys.
if they want to kill me, I'm more valuable than
Your
some
final,
treasure.
their final option.
So,
Actually, I got a couple more options. The other option is one of you charges out there, hold them off, while the other guys get out with some loot. That's one death, some loot, and everything like that. Another option is, this is, if you want to stay in the dungeon, you can close the door and lock yourselves in here until your next game, right?
Real
Okay, I
quick,
mean, let's
you
out
can-
fight then.
I'm willing to sacrifice my character. Do I get, how do the fudge and choice rolls get? I get one a month?
So the benefit was updated recently. You still have your, choice roll, I think, and your, so legends get choice roll. You're also what's it called? A hero, right? And you get a choice roll and a reroll once per month. So every month that you're subscribed, you get that. Additionally, you have a 2% XP bonus.
Dietrich is willing to sacrifice himself and
I'm
Hold them
willing to
off.
fight it. I mean, you can do Bitcoin. I know it's so good, but it's us. We do Bitcoin.
No, I don't. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm down to fight out, or we all leave with nothing. I think there's
Yeah, because now we're overtime for
let
sure.
Dietrich
We're
die.
1 hour
You
and
guys
20
go
minutes.
ahead and escape, get some loot. Dietrich will die.
Okay.
Here.
Yep.
He's a hero.
So how it works is, basically, I guess to explain how this wraps up, how Dietrich is able to allow your escape is he will push out and I guess fight them off long enough for you guys to kind of also push out and fight them. But while you're all in the middle of the fighting, be defensive, y'all will escape one at a time while he stays behind. You get slaughtered, right? So you will not get out with your loot anymore, though. So the original offer in the beginning was the best offer comparatively, if you think about it now. But yeah, Dietrich you all will just kind of charge out there at once. A melee would break out. Dietrich would start it, right? He would go in there with his spear, just kind of stab at the shield guy, push him back, just use his body to throw into them as you guys kind of just squeeze around him and just run out of there with your lives, right? And they might try to chase you guys. They might try to, but Dietrich will do his very best to just kind of get in his way. Yeah, you guys are probably faster. They're heavily armed goblins, so goblins are short and can't wear
I
as
have
much.
18 strength.
They're already
I just
really-
don't really throw my dick around.
They don't wear human
So
armor.
You have
yeah,
18 strength, dude. Like, I don't think you should sacrifice that character.
All right.
late. Too late.
So yeah, Dietrich made a noble sacrifice for your crew, and in compensation for that, in his next game, of course, he will become his next of kin and inherit a lot of whatever Dietrich had. But yeah, so that you guys get out of here alive, because the other option, of course, is you all die. Now that we're out of time, right? You go insane, and your characters kind of give up. All right. So, yeah, that'll be it. For those who made it out alive, we're kind of low on time. So, because of that, we are not going to celebrate our victory / losses tonight.
Yeah.
It's just kind of,
victory,
yeah,
so
somber
that's
victory.
appropriate.
So you get home,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
You might have a drink or two over Dietrich. You might remember him, think about him, right?
Are we able to do any post game? You couldn't. No.
We are over time, sadly. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll wrap it up here. Thanks for playing. And yeah, we're going to try to get better on the timing, right? Like, make sure we don't go over time again, right? I think what went wrong here for today is we bit off more than we could chew in one session, right? For like a 1 hour game.
Well,
So, which is
we
really
totally
good.
could have.
But-
We could totally take them if we had more time.
Yeah. It's just, of
I
course,
feel like what you should do is if it's going well and an actual good adventure and it's not like doing useless shit,
Mhm.
I think we should be able to extend the time a little bit because we could have totally won that fight.
yeah, but at the same time,
'cause,
what
yeah.
is going well is also subjective. I mean, if you're, you know,
He can.
what's going well is if you're killing monsters and getting loot, and you kind of were at the very end, but you were a little slow on the way in, and that's totally fine, right? You guys were definitely better, but Yeah, you're right. I would like to extend the time for that, but then we can't get that lenient that quick. So to yeah, just so that
Why don't you do like a point-based system or something where, like, if you're dicking around, right, that's like less time, right, and if you're actually making progress, like talking to important NPCs or adventuring or dungeon delving, you know, that grants extra time.
possibly, but
if
oh
you
yeah,
want.
we're gonna try to stay strict to it. That way, and it will force us to all to get faster, like including myself, right, to not waste time. So
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a fast session. That was really
Alright.
good. We actually made progress.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
you
that's
see,
pretty
like
nice.
Yeah, I'm just
Can I
the
keep my
speed
map
of-
or do I have to delete it now?
you can keep it. Yeah, it
Yeah.
passes on to your next
Uh,
character.
Yeah.
Alright, good to go, guys. Thanks for playing. Yeah, I guess some feedback
Um,
I'm hearing from you guys. If you have any other questions or concerns, I'll consider about extending time. But again, so far the only thing that indicates how much time we got per game is the amount of players we have. For every player we have, that's 20 minutes of game time. So.
By the way, do we get any
Yeah.
XP for the goblins we killed? Or
Yes, I'll get you guys your rewards. You guys will. I'll since we're overtime, you guys will just see them uploaded in the records channel. I'm
Oh,
not gonna
okay.
stay here
Yeah,
and discuss it
alright.
with you. But yeah, we'll try to stay strict to our time rules, right? I don't want to get too lenient too quick, and this is gonna make us all better players, I think, overall. So far it's working pretty
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys
It
soon.
reminds me of
Yeah,
the
it
old
is.
days.
That was a
I
Yeah,
good
the old
session.
days where you were
I don't
always
know if you got-
timed, structured.
I don't know if you remember the old days, Econ, when we used to actually like get through dungeons a lot
Yeah.
quicker. Like,
The last time
Kind
we
of-
went through dungeons, that I went through dungeons with Deacon, we were playing like 6 hours at a time. So
Oh yeah. Yep, that's true. But we had a good crew back then, so 6 hours we still made good progress. Nowadays
Yeah,
we'd
we
be
did.
spending before you got here, Jinx. I don't know. You've been probably hearing about it, maybe over the other crew members.
you guys were jerking off in the holes or robbing towns.
Yeah, it's like-
somebody was.
Like 10 sessions of 3 hours, 30 hours of every weekend we come back to play. It's just jerking off in the hole.
Yeah.
So for 3 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say robbing a town. I kind of had to do that. That was the only way for me to get food
Yeah.
for that character. Don't blame me on that.
It happens, dude.
But yeah, a lot of lack of direction, a lot of kind of like leniency. So everyone's kind of lazy, just wants to laze around. I feel like the strict time kind of forces the good players, of course, it's kind of rough on them, but it forces them to have to get better or faster. And for the slower players, it kind of punishes them because they can't fuck around as long as they used to. They kind of they get
Oh.
limited time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it makes
I don't want to
sense.
really
I do
waste.
have I have one more point of feedback.
Yeah.
Your XP for 0 level characters. Holy shit, dude. You're raking us over the coals, bro.
Yep.
I was like,
Oh.
okay, I'd probably play a session or two. I'm like, oh
Wait.
fuck, made 1/200. But yeah, we'll
Sorry,
see. I haven't
bro.
done any of you yet.
You
So.
can make-
No, it's all
maybe-
good, man. I see how it is. We'll see
maybe
what
you could
happens.
do game time based off experience. So if we have like new players, we have a shorter game just to get them into the game. If you know what I mean, so they learn to be efficient and things. Because that's probably the issue when it's 3 hours and we have new players. They just like assume you just run around doing whatever, right?
Yeah, jerking off.
Dancing. Yeah, dancing and talking around the movies. I think that's the problem.
Yep.
Yeah, but
I'll consider it, but for now, I'm gonna keep it like fair. Old and new players
Yeah,
all
this
get
is
20
fine.
for now. It will force us all to kind of reach that middle ground and become good together. So,
yep.
all right, I'll see you guys. Thanks for playing. Have a good night.
See ya.
Yeah.
That was fun. Peace.